Hi everybody, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. As a Cloud Surfer here, today let's talk about North Node in Cancer, aka Cardinal Water. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content and use the links down below and the email to contact me for personal readings and consultations. So let's talk about the subject of today. What is the North Node? It's what you feel a bit more nervous, unfamiliar and insecure in this lifetime, spiritually speaking, and it's also the alignment in your natal chart that tells you what you are here to do, in which area of your life you should focus in growing and expanding into. It also represents things that you might not know how to do or you still need a lot of development in. And what is Cancer or Cardinal Water? Is the ability to create new feelings and emotions, new moods and new places, either internally or externally, of safety, comfort and privacy, right? So with North Node in Cancer, it means that you are uncomfortable, unfamiliar, or you don't know how to create new emotions, new feelings, create new places of vulnerability. And also, Cancer is ruled by the moon, so it also means that you might be uncomfortable in being emotionally secure, or maybe not uncomfortable, but you might lack the ability to feel comfortable in certain places and situations. Either you are actually in one place or your situation in overall in life. You might have what others need to be comfortable, but you just don't know how to reassure and show yourself that you are comfortable, safe and private in a specific location of your life, or geographically speaking. Also, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, so you might be nervous in expanding or in going too far with your imaginations, visions, dreams and illusions. And because you have North Node in Cancer, your South Node is in Capricorn. So you feel comfortable, familiar, and can get stuck into creating new ways to make sense, be logical, practical, efficient, effective, and creating new ways to have limits and boundaries. So by default, you feel uncomfortable in being more open, being more vulnerable. You feel uncomfortable or you don't know how to have leaps of faith, initiating new visions and goals. Spiritually speaking, emotionally speaking, it might be easier for you to set a goal about finances, about being responsible, being on time, being healthy, being efficient, but you might lack the ability or feel uncomfortable in setting and achieving goals, emotionally speaking, within relationships, within your visions, within wanting a better life for yourself, within creating purposes and meanings to work so hard or to use the money or the profits of your work, either it be associations, for example, right? So you might feel uncomfortable or you might not know how to create a purpose and the final destination for what you feel comfortable in, which is creating new routines, creating new patterns, being responsible, knowing how to create networks, knowing how to be real about your associations, right? You also might be uncomfortable in more personal relationships and you feel more comfortable in business, more distant like relationships, right? You might feel uncomfortable sharing things with your family or sharing things that make you vulnerable and that need like a more private solution, but you might be more comfortable in communicating and being more open in more logical environments with more defined limits and boundaries, and where you have to talk about like numbers, talk about not possibilities but like probabilities, right? Talking about the next quarter for your company, for example. But when it comes about talking and communicating your feelings and your vulnerabilities and what makes you feel comfortable and uncomfortable and your dreams and goals in life, you might feel more uncomfortable, or you might have a clear idea but you might not be able to really make the other person reach it because you're nervous, because you're uncomfortable, or you don't know how to do it, right? So you kind of need to look for people, places, things, and environments that help you communicate those new feelings those new emotions and not only communicate but also feel them and be satisfied by them. And you are here to learn how to initiate new feelings and emotions. If you have North Node in Cancer, you are here to learn how to believe in yourself, believe in all possibilities, and create new real practices using your South Node in Capricorn to be that, to show that, to be a place, to be yourself, a place of comfort, privacy, dreams, illusions, and imaginations, abundance, fertility, right? You also might be uncomfortable in dealing with your own and others' moods and mood swings, right? The environment might be very stable, but a certain word, a certain memory, just the moon shifting makes you or others in a different mood. And you might not know how to deal with it, you might not know how to identify or just to react to it, right? You might just feel uncomfortable, not because of a specific mood, but because things changed because of an emotion, because of a feeling, because of a desire. Things didn't change according to your South Node, so no realistic perspective changed, no monetary, financial situation changed, we don't have a different goal when it comes to buying a house or something. Also, I just remembered, big difference between North Node and South Node. You might feel more comfortable in acquiring a house, and you might feel more uncomfortable and nervous about having a home. You know, you might have the means, the physical wealth to buy a house, or through some connects, through some families and associations, you get the house at a cheaper price, or for free, or you inherit, right? You manifested that, South Node in Capricorn, but then you find it a bit more troublesome, or you just don't know how to do it, or you feel real nervous and anxious when it's about fulfilling that house with people, things, furniture, projects, and purposes to make it a home, to make it a place of recharge, where you can open to all possibilities, where you can be more vulnerable and open with yourself and the people that you love. You might also feel uncomfortable in bringing your South Node to your North Node. So you might know and be very familiar in applying limits and boundaries to physical circumstances, at work, at school, with your friends that are not so close to you. But when the relationship gets closer and closer to your heart, you might feel more uncomfortable and anxious in bringing those more dry, logical, and serious limits and boundaries, those new routines and realistic perspectives to your relationships, to your feelings, right? To your emotions, to your overall life purpose when it comes to actually having a good, healthy experience, not just getting rich and being powerful, but why? What's the purpose? You might lack the ability to identify why you want to work so much, why you want so much money. If that's your case, right? That's an example in contrast with the South Node in Capricorn, right? So in general, with North Node in Cancer, you'll have more nervousness, anxiety, and unfamiliarity when it comes to create new feelings, new emotions, new moods, new places of comfort, security, and privacy. And also you'll feel uncomfortable in going far and being with your imaginations and visions, and also you are going to be more unfamiliar in going to extreme reaches of imaginations, what's not possible, or like a dream family, a dream house, a dream job. You might feel uncomfortable with that and always knock you back down to reality, to where you are and where you can be tomorrow. But Cancer, ruled by the moon and with Jupiter exaltation, is asking you to grow more into this overall perspective of a dream. What will be your perfect feeling, emotion, mood, and places of comfort and stability, and actually go for it and work for it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you very much for watching. Remember, this is a very general video, so if you want to know more about your North Node, contact me for a reading or personal consultation. Till the next time, stay cloud surfer, surfing out.